Welcome to Turn This Way with me, your clarity and mindset coach, Jennifer Radkey. Today's episode is for all the entrepreneurs and business owners who are listening, but the theme of the podcast today can easily be applied to anyone in all areas of our lives. Today we're diving into a fundamental question. How are you showing up day to day in your business and in life? The answer to this question has an enormous impact on the success you experience. As they say, it starts from the top, and the mindset we bring as leaders doesn't just influence us, it ripples out to our teams, our customers, and everyone around us. I want to start with a quote from one of my favorite books, Contagious You by Anise Kavanaugh. Anise frames it well. Whatever we put out there and whatever we take on affects our ability to influence, lead, and create the impact we want. Whether positive or negative, our mindset is contagious. A positive outlook uplifts, motivates, and inspires others, while a toxic mindset can stifle growth, increase unhappiness, and lower productivity. We've all experienced the effect of contagious mindset before. Think of a presentation or team meeting you have recently been to. What was the energy like? Were people engaged and eager to participate? Or were they disengaged, looking at their phones, quiet? That energy comes from somewhere. It starts with someone. What you want to make sure of is that that negative energy isn't starting with you. Let's break down 5 common toxic thoughts that can creep into our minds and become roadblocks to success, and how we can shift each one. The blame game. This is a popular one, seeking someone or something to blame for things that go wrong. Blaming others for what goes wrong may feel like a quick fix, but it's toxic and doesn't solve anything. If we jump to blame, it's worth pausing to ask why things went wrong in the first place. Was it a lack of training, unclear systems, or an environment where people don't feel safe asking for help? Rarely is it one person's fault, and instead of assigning blame, we can look for solutions. A positive mindset will focus on the facts, consider all potential causes, and create a path forward. Blame doesn't help us grow. Solutions do. Second guessing. Second guessing can paralyze us. It can paralyze us for a quick moment and sometimes for months on end. I have experienced this. I have experienced being paralyzed for months on end. It feels awful. If you're unsure about decisions in your business, it sends a ripple effect of doubt to your team and they'll feel it. Being a leader doesn't mean making hasty decisions. Of course you need to make decisions based on clarity of the situation, but once a choice is made, it's important to stand by it. If something doesn't work out, you can adjust, but constant second guessing holds everyone back. Confidence is in your decisions, sets a powerful example for your team, and drives momentum forward. Okay, let's move on to absolutism, or as I like to say it, my way or the highway. We all know someone who is so committed to their ideas that there is no room for change. Maybe you are that person sometimes. It's tempting to hold tightly to how we think things should be done, especially as business owners. But refusing to consider new ideas creates walls between us and our teams. This is a surefire way to stifle team culture and growth. Instead, make space for others to bring their unique ideas and input. When we're open-minded and invite fresh approaches, we build a positive, growth-oriented environment where everyone feels valued. Hyper-negative thinking. Hyper-focusing on the negatives can also hold us back. We all want to grow and succeed, but when we get too wrapped up in what isn't working, money, metrics, or outcomes, we lose sight on what's going well. Of course, we need to keep an eye on areas for improvement, but we should also celebrate the wins. Think of the difference between meeting someone who's constantly complaining and someone who's genuinely upbeat and interested. Positive energy is magnetic. It draws people in and fuels creativity and growth. Now, I'm sure you have all seen or heard the messaging about how staying in your comfort zone will never lead you to achieve big things. So we're going to talk about settling for average. It's okay to sit in our comfort zone for times when we need to feel safe, but good enough isn't a recipe for growth. Settling for the status quo because it's working stops us from reaching our potential. In business, just as in life, we should aim for excellence, setting and revisiting goals, both big and small. Constant improvement not only helps our businesses thrive, but also inspires our teams to push beyond the minimum and reach for their best. Here's the good news. We all have the power to shift our mindset. If you go back to my very first episode of Turn This Way, you'll remember my number one truth about mindset is that mindset is adaptable. Falling into these toxic thoughts from time to time is normal, but the goal is to not let them take over. By working to improve our mindset, we open doors to professional and personal growth. If you're looking for more structured support on this journey, consider joining the Collective. It's a group coaching program designed to bring together like-minded professionals focused on growth, accountability, and achieving big goals. In the Collective, we dive deep into mindset work and support each other in building the kind of success that lasts. I'll leave you with this question to ponder. What toxic thoughts am I allowing to stay in my day-to-day thoughts? And what would it look and feel like if they weren't there anymore? Thanks for joining me today on Turn This Way. Stay inspired, stay growth-focused, and let's make each day better than the last.